If you are here today and you're new, go ahead and type in new in the comments. So this is the class. So in the class, my name is Coach Hoyd. I'm going to be teaching you guys about the field grade system. Okay. These are the topics that we are going to be working on tonight in tonight's class. This class should last for about an hour and 15 minutes. Okay. 15 minutes, an hour and 15 minutes. All right. It's called the field grade class. All right. The field grade system class. One thing we're going to be talking about is high blood pressure. Okay, which is my number one cause here. High blood pressure. The second thing we're going to be talking about is diabetes. Okay, and the third thing we're going to be talking about is obesity. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a price point. Let you guys know I am selling the system. It is $152 per month, okay? But these are the things we're going to be dealing with with the field grade system all night, okay? So welcome to my page. I haven't seen you guys for a while because I typically teach this class in the morning and I teach this class in the afternoon. So tonight I thought I'd come here, teach all the new people, update everyone else that's on the system so you guys can have it, so you guys can have all of the tools you need to be successful. Okay, let's go ahead and do this first because we're on a social media app. Let's go ahead and everybody tap the screen. Everybody tap the screen 20 times real quick. Everybody tap the screen 20 times. Let's get 2,000 likes. Get the likes out of the way. If everybody taps the screen 2 times, we'll get over the 2,000. Then TikTok will leave us alone. All right. If you are dealing with high blood pressure, put the number 1 in the comments. Okay. If you're high blood pressure, put the number 1 in the comments. If you're dealing with diabetes, put the number 2 in the comments. 1 for high blood pressure, 2 for diabetes. If you have these, okay. If you're dealing with 3, obesity, put the number 3. Okay? Go ahead and put the number 3. If you're dealing with obesity, put the number 3. And now we're going to address these, and I'm going to show you how to defeat them using the field grade system. Okay? The field grade system. This is the field grade class 101. If you haven't been here before, okay, welcome to my page. Welcome to field grade class for the entire next 6 months. This is a 6-week course. This is a 6-week course. You don't get any like college credit, but you will definitely get credit learning the field grade system, how to defeat high blood pressure, how to defeat diabetes, and how to fit obesity. How to defeat obesity. All right. Put the number 1 in the comments for high blood pressure, 2 for diabetes, 3 for obesity. Okay. All right. Major night. Okay. Major night. Let's see who's here tonight. Anybody here? If you're on the field grade system, go ahead and put me. If you are on the field grade system, go ahead and put me in the comments. Let's see how many people. If you're on the field grade system, put me in the comments. Okay, me. All right. So let's get going here. All right, and teach you guys what's happened next, how to use the system. When I'm talking about the field grade system, you guys, I'm talking about 2 natural food products. Okay, one being the balance, Unicity Balance, and the other one is Unicity Unimate. Okay, Unimate. All right. I'm going to teach you how to use these 2 all-natural food products to defeat high blood pressure, to defeat diabetes, and defeat obesity. I've done it. Let me kind of give you guys a background here, okay? So here we go. Make sure you guys can see this here. All right, my blood pressure used to be 185 over 105 with meds. All right. 4 months on the system. My blood pressure is now 117 over 73, and I'm off meds. Okay, and I'm off meds. So if you want to get off blood pressure medication, put me in the comments. Okay? All right? If you want to get off blood pressure medicine, put me in the comments. Okay? This took me 4 months. So in 4 months, I got off blood pressure medicine. All right? This product is a all natural food. Okay? So this is all natural food. So this is food. You can barely see that probably. Sorry about that. Okay? This is food. All right? I no longer have diabetes. No meds. No insulin. So if you want to get off meds and you want to get off insulin, put me in the comments. Put me in the comments. Okay? All right? I have lost 67 pounds. No diet. All right? I've lost 30 inches on my body in 17 months. Okay? In 17 months. All right? So, question number 1. High blood pressure. If you put a 1 in the comment and you want to get off blood pressure medicine, you wrote number 1 in the comments, you need to pay attention. This is Field Grade Class 101. I'm going to teach you how to use the Field Grade system and how to get off of meds. Okay? I'm going to teach you using the Field Grade system how to lower your blood sugar and no longer be on medication for diabetes. I'm going to teach you how to, this is not a diet. You don't diet, you don't work out, you do anything, and how I'm going to get you to lose weight, lose inches on your body, and deal with a term called hypervolemia. Okay? All right. Let me give you context right quick. Okay? Let me give you context. This is a Field Grade class, so I want you to pay attention, and I'm going to deal with some objections real quick. Okay? All right, here we go. 19 months ago, I could not sit here and teach you about the Field Grade system. I had the same objections you're having right now. Ain't no way in the world am I going to pay $152 a month. This is a lie. This is a scam. There's no way these 2 food products are going to help me get rid of high blood pressure, get rid of diabetes, get rid of obesity. I thought all of this was a lie, and the guy that was telling me on YouTube was a lie. You guys are very, very, very blessed because now you have TikTok and you have people like me that have hundreds of thousands of followers, okay? And then I have last year alone, just me last year alone, I have helped 1,300 people that are active users defeat probably 90% of this. Some people didn't have this. Some people had other things. Okay, so now let me give you this. 19 months ago, I was on YouTube. Now, at that time, I had gout. I was morbidly obese. Let me show you a picture here. Okay, here I am. This is me. Okay, that's me in the gray. Okay, that's me in the gray. I had diabetes, high blood pressure, stage 3 kidney failure. I had gout, diverticulitis, leaky gut, acid reflux. I had sleep apnea. Now I'm 17 months on the system using the natural food products, and that's me. I'm down 67 pounds. I no longer am on blood pressure medicine. My blood pressure is stable for the rest of my life. I'm off of meds. I no longer have diabetes. I'm med free. No diabetic medication. I no longer have acid reflux. I'm down 67 pounds. I might have told you that. The inflammation has changed in my body. I no longer have stage 3 kidney failure. My body and organs are working like that of a 20-year-old. I am back. Okay? But listen to me. I couldn't tell you that, okay, months ago. My pain threshold was so bad that I had to have help. I was doing Dr. Sebi, I was doing Dick Gregory, I was doing Daniel Fast, and I could not get my blood pressure together. I watched this guy on YouTube named Rav Malik, and he kept telling me that you could take this food. Now, he didn't telling me, but I was watching his videos because I found this hashtag Unicity connected to Dr. Sebi's name. And I go, what is this? And I started watching it. When I started watching it, he started talking about the big belly, the acid reflux, the diabetes, the gout. And I said, how in the hell does this guy know me? How does he know me? So ultimately, I watched him for 3 months. For 3 months, I was on blood pressure medicine. I was dealing with diabetes. I was dealing with stage 3 kidney failure. Enough was enough. Now understand this. Some of you guys tonight, you will not understand this because you're not in enough pain. You're not literally scared. All my friends around me were passing from aneurysms and stroke because of high blood pressure. I've lost 7 fathers in the past 10 years because of this silent you know what. So I was mortified. So finally, I bought the system. So my pain was high blood pressure. Some of you guys don't have enough pain tonight, so you're not going to buy the system. You're going to think this is a farce. You're going to think I'm lying to you. You're going to think I'm selling snake oil. Okay? You're going to think I'm just trying to sell you some MLM. But I'm telling you right now, until you have enough pain of diabetes and they want to amputate your leg, amputate your husband's arm, lose his sight, until you get so big where you feel like you're going to have a heart attack, you will not deal with the pain. I had enough pain May of 2021. I had enough pain of dealing with high blood pressure, and I bought the system. Now, this is what's happened to me. In 2 weeks on the system, my blood pressure went to normal. When I first got it, I was very afraid to tell anybody. I wouldn't tell anybody I was taking this because I looked like a fool. Who buys supplements, food that people say, I thought I was a sucker. So I would not tell anybody. But I thought the 157, because now you guys have a discount. I thought the 157 was a hoax. So I wouldn't tell anybody. But I'm going to tell you, in 2 weeks, my blood pressure went to normal. In 4 months, I got off blood pressure medicine. I no longer have diabetes. I've lost 67 pounds. Now listen, and I can tell you right now, anybody here who doesn't like what I'm saying is you're not in enough pain. I'm going to tell you right now, you can say blah, 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 or whatever you want to get some credit in this live, but people are hurting right now. So right now, I'm talking to the people that are dealing with high blood pressure, diabetes, and obesity. Okay? I'll get to the others. But here, let's go now. So I was afraid to tell people about the system. I was afraid. I thought I was going to have a rash. I thought I was going to go into the bathroom. I thought I was going to have just some kind of problem, side effect. But as I talked to Rav Malik, he started telling me, it's food, Greg. Coach Hoyt, is food. Don't worry, it's food. So I trusted him, and now here I am, 17 months on the system, and now I'm down off of blood pressure medicine, no longer diabetic, no longer stage 3 kidney failure. Now let me show you what happened to me in 85 days. In 85 days, I went from a 4X to a 2X. Okay? My inflammation on my body dropped. I did not lose any weight. So let me make sure I be very, very candid with you guys. I did not lose any weight. I did not lose any weight. But the inflammation on my body just changed in 85 days. I did not work out one day. I did not exercise one day. I did not diet one day. This system desires that you eat. So now, listen, when I got on the system, in 85 days, my wife started stealing my system from me. She said, wait a minute, hold up. What are you doing? And this is the outcome of my wife on the system and what she looks like taking the system every day. Let me get her here because she started stealing the system from me. So when she started stealing the system from me, she dropped 57 pounds. Let me show you. Let me show you let me show you what happened. And she stole the system from me and said, no way in the world are you going to get skinny on me. Okay? So husbands, wives, pay attention. I did a full series on this. How my wife stole my Feel Great system. My wife lost 32 inches on her body, 57 pounds, and she got off high blood pressure medicine. She was pre-diabetic and got out of the pre-diabetic numbers. Okay? Taking the Feel Great system. So when I got to 85 days, my wife started stealing my system, and those are results. She did that in 5 months. In 5 months. 5 months. 5 months on the system. Okay? 5 months. You see that? 5 months. All right. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Now let's go this now. All right, let's do this. We never did her BMI. We just looked. She just started having amazing results. Okay. All right. Lodi says big transformation. Lori, yeah, Lori, you got a great, amazing transformation. Okay. So this is tonight, you guys. This is Feel Great Class 101. We're teaching you guys about the Feel Great system, what it is, what it's not. 2 natural food products. If you have high blood pressure, you need to stay in this class right now. If you got diabetes, you need to stay in this class right now. If you have obesity, you need to stay in this class right now. I'm going to teach you how to use these 2 food products and how to defeat these. There's some other things that we can defeat like PCOS, Hashimoto's disease, fibromyalgia. I have many kidney failure. I'm going to show you how to defeat those things. But these are the primary culprits that I'm dealing with in tonight's class, Feel Great System 101. Okay? All right. Yes, it will work. It will work there, Lily. Yes, on the system for 3 weeks. You're okay, Lily. Okay? You're okay. All right. Here we go now. Here we go. All right? Now, it's imperative that if you have an iPad or if you have a desktop in front of you, I'm going to get you some terms that you need to know and keep them indelibly in your notes. So if you got a notepad or anything like that, please grab it. Okay? Because I'm teaching you now Feel Great Class 101. I run this class every day in the daytime, 7:30 a.m. on the West Coast and 1 p.m. on the West Coast. So wherever you are, just add, if you're on the East Coast, it's at 10:30 a.m. If you're on the East Coast, it's at 4 p.m. But tonight I have a night class because I took the weekend off because I was doing some other things. Okay, here we go. So let me teach you guys now about the Feel Great system and what we're up against. Okay, here we go. If you got a pen, if you got paper, you need to start writing down these terms so you'll know how we deal with this, okay? All right? All right, and if you guys are on the Feel Great system, Tatrice, if you're here still, Tatrice, who else is here? I got a couple other people here. Just tell them how to go to the website. If they anybody ask how to get the system, Tatrice, just tell them how to get to the website in my profile. Okay, just type it in because I can't go back and forth because I'm going to be teaching right now. Okay, here we go. All right, so we're teaching right now So if you have a loved one, if you have a family member, you want to grab them. You want to grab them now, okay? Grab them now, all right? So here's the first term we're teaching tonight, all right? Words have a lot of power, okay? And the first word we're going to talk about is fluid overload, okay? Also known as hypervolemia. Okay? If I'm talking too fast, tell me to slow down. If I'm going too fast in the chat, just tell me to slow down. Okay? Just tell me to slow down. All right, so right now, the first term we're going to talk about is a common term that everyone talks about in the medical field. And if I have any medical doctors here or nurses, you guys can just say me, okay? Just put me in the comments, all right? The medical term is hypervolemia. The layman term is fluid overload, okay? 99% of people dealing with high blood pressure, diabetes, and obesity, this is the root cause. You got to be able to deal with this, and then we're going to go to the next step. Fluid overload, aka hypervolemia. Hypervolemia. So if you have a notepad, if you have a desktop, you need to type this in your Google search, okay? So let me tell you what this is and how it's affecting us, everybody that wrote high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity. Well, let me do this real quick. I think it's a good segue for this, okay? All right, if you have any of these symptoms, I want you to tell me how many of these symptoms do you have or are you currently struggling with? So look at the screen. Look at the screen right now. Okay, look at the screen. All you guys we're talking about, all you guys that had diabetes, all you guys that had high blood pressure, tell me how many of these symptoms do you have? Okay, so we're going to start off with the rapid weight gain, the swelling in your arms, your legs, your face, the swelling in your abdomen, cramping, body aches, headaches, stomach bloating, shortness of breath, high blood pressure, heart problems, including congestive heart failure. So here we go. Let's get to the root cause, and then we'll go to the next step. You got it in your ankles, Queen Bee. Okay. You know what? If you're new here, go ahead and put new. But here's the term right here, you guys. Hypervolemia. You can type this in your Google search, and you're going to see what's happening to your body. Okay? Rapid weight gain. Okay? So if you're new here, how many of these symptoms are you dealing with? How many of these symptoms are you dealing with? If you're new here, how many of these symptoms are you dealing with? The term I'm talking about right now is hypervolemia, aka fluid overload. Okay? All right? So now let's teach you guys this, okay? It's imperative. If you do not address this hypervolemia, because you don't know what it is, some of you guys have been dealing with this for years. So let me ask you this. Misty, Alicia, who else is here? Let's see, Misty, Flamingo, Alicia. How many years have you been dealing with these symptoms? Go ahead and give me a number. How many years have you been dealing with rapid weight gain? How many years? For me, I dealt with this for 27 years. I did not know what it was. I just thought that, hey, I'll play sports. I'm a big guy. They said go on a diet. They said count calories. They said they say do keto. They say do vegan. I've been trying to do these things 27 years, and I kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I looked older. I started swelling up more. I thought I was becoming an old man. For me, it was 27 years. So now, if you do not deal with this, you will start having conversations like me, and you'll start flirting with mortality. You start saying, well, I guess this is how my life is going. I see my friends around me passing away. I see everybody around me. And this is what happens. So here's a summary. Biomed Central. In critical ill patients, fluid overload is related to increased mortality and leads to complications like pulmonary edema, cardiac failure, delayed wound healing, tissue breakdown, impaired bowel function. So I had diverticulitis. I had acid reflux. I started developing kidney failure. My tissue would not repair. My kidneys were literally being broke down every day by the fluid. My pancreas could never heal. I started getting diabetes scars on my legs, and I started getting on my face. I started having discoloration in my neck because, again, my tissue was breaking down. I started having impaired bowel functions. I started getting diverticulitis and all these different things. Ultimately, this leads to a term called insulin resistance. Now let's get into it even more. Let's get deeper into it. So now let's teach about this. Listen, this is an invisible opponent. An invisible opponent. It's hidden in plain sight, and we have always had an ability to defeat it. Matter of fact, our ancestors have defeated it, but now they've taken and changed the food so we can't defeat it, and it's hidden in plain sight. So yes, OMG, that's me. Okay, I was like the same way. Okay, who's that? Quest, or is that Cuse? My mother passed away the same way. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you dealt with that. I dealt with the same thing. My mother passed away the same way. It's so sad, but I'm not gonna cry tonight. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna keep it together. Okay, let's talk about fluid overload. Now I'm giving you illustrations now. Illustrations to help you learn about the opponent. Okay. Here is your digestive tract. Don't judge me. I'm not an artist, okay? This is your digestive tract. Or your digestive system. All right? Along your digestive system, it is lined with cells. These cells open and close to take in protein, nutrients, and vitamins, okay? Again, they open and close to take in proteins, nutrients, and vitamins to repair your body, to repair your cells. That is the only reason you eat food. You do not eat food for energy. You eat food so you can get in repair to your cells. So what's happened is, in the modern day food environment with hypervolemia, you eat and the fluid comes in too fast. When it comes in too fast, this is important. When it comes in too fast, your cells, they will shut up. That means they'll close because they can't recognize the food that fast. It's like an old school locker in high school. You had like a combination. So what happens is these cells, they shut and don't open up. Not all of them, but a majority of them do. You can look it up. Look it up. I can tell you they will not absorb the proteins and nutrients because what's happened is the fluid is coming in too fast. And so when it comes in too fast, the cells shut up, and then you fill up and you get overload. When you get overload, watch this. Watch this. When you get fluid overload, then the fluid starts spilling over into your bloodstream. When it spills over in your bloodstream, you get diabetes. You get PCOS. Because you become insulin resistant. Insulin resistant, okay? Because your cells become resistant to taking in proteins, nutrients, and vitamins. And then you start getting obese because the fluid has to go somewhere, so it starts going into your fat cells. And that's how you get El Guapo like me. 328 pounds, really ill. Okay? So now, it's not overeating. It's just that your cells can't recognize the food that fast because it's coming in too fast. Now let me show you. What are we doing? So the Feel Great system has two products. The first one we're going to talk about is Balance. Balance. Okay? So all you people that like DC Comics, this is the dynamic duo. This is Batman, this is Robin. Batman and Robin. You can't have Batman without Robin. You can't have Robin without Batman. I don't care what you say. It's not the same. So now, let me show you how we're using Balance. This is a fiber matrix, and this product has about 7 different fibers, okay? And what they do is they create a matrix or a condom over your digestive system to slow down the fluid from coming in. So let me show you now. Stay with me now. Stay with me. I'm going to give you 2 illustrations. This is the first one, fluid overload. So now let's talk about the Feel Great system and how we slow down fluid overload. So here we go now. Don't judge me. I'm not an artist. Don't judge me. I'm not an artist. Again, we got cells along your digestive system. This is your digestive system. Okay? So remember, the fluid is trying to come in, right? But what we do before we eat, we take an all-natural food product called Balance, and it creates a fiber matrix, a membrane over your stomach. Okay? Puts a cap on it. So now, let me pick somebody. So now, still fresh, the fluid comes in, but the fluid now is being captured and slowed down by the membrane. So now the fluid drips into your digestive system like an IV. So when it drips into your digestive system, the cells now open up and take in the proteins, nutrients, and vitamins because it has time to recognize what those things are. And this is how you lower blood pressure. And this is how you lower sugar levels. And this is how you lower cholesterol. I can keep going. This is how you repair your body. Because the cells open up and it starts repairing your body. Did that make sense? Did that make sense? Yes or no? Did that make sense? All right. So now I want to show you this in real time. I'm going to show you this in real time. In real time. Okay? I've been doing this illustration. I've been doing this illustration for over 12 months now. I have thousands of people that understand this intellect. They use the system and they defeat diabetes. They defeat high blood pressure. So again, let's talk about it. Remember, in this glass represents your digestive system. So real quick, K-Mac or anybody, this glass represents your digestive system. What's inside your digestive system? I just told you over there what's inside of here. What's inside this glass? This glass represents your digestive system. What's inside this glass? I just told you over there what's inside of here. Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. Come on, you guys. This is Feel Great Class 101. You got to pay attention now. What's inside of this glass? This glass represents my digestive system. So what's inside of this glass? Somebody tell me. Come on. Don't be shy. Take a guess. I don't care. No answers to that. We're learning tonight. This is an open book test. There you go. Big country. Big country got it. Inside of your digestive system are cells that open and close to take in proteins, nutrients, and vitamins to repair your body. So let's look at it. So now, this glass represents my digestive system, and I'm going to show you how we eat. How we eat, and how we drink, and how we eat, and how we drink. It's nothing wrong with eating and drinking, but the fluid is coming in too fast, aka hypervolemia, aka fluid overload. As the fluid comes in fast, it starts spilling over into your bloodstream. Matter of fact, the food starts getting into your fat cells. You start developing fatty acids, hormonal problems, because the food it cannot recognize the fluid coming in this fast. All right? So now, this is how the Feel Great system works. Remember, Batman and Robin. I'm going to tell you Batman first. The product is called Balance. This is 7 different fibers. We got some vitamins in here and everything like that to help you also. How Batman works is the fiber, 7 different fibers, not just one, insoluble as well as soluble vitamins. Soluble fibers, fibers. They put a fiber matrix over your stomach. So here we go now, guys. If you like that illustration, here's the illustration that you're going to love. So now I put this matrix, this condom, or this matrix over your stomach, and what it's doing is sucking up all of the food. So now look at my stomach. Do you see that, K-Mac? Do you see that, Frankie? Do you see this? Do you see how now the fluid leaks into my stomach? Now look at this. Your body cannot digest fiber. It cannot digest fiber. Let me say that again. It cannot digest fiber. So in the fiber is the sugar, is the pesticides, is the GMOs. And that's what you're trying to protect yourself from. You guys are running out doing all this GMO stuff, but you got to protect. It doesn't matter. You got to protect your body from at least 90% of that stuff going in your body. Our system says you're going to use Batman twice a day, the Balance. So now it's Saturday night. You had a fish fry. You're eating food with your friends. You're drinking brown liquor. Maybe you have some moonshine. I'm just making some stuff up. Crab meat, whatever you want. Eat what you want. Please eat what you want. You have to eat. Your body needs proteins, vitamins, and minerals to repair itself. You cannot exist. Now, you guys saw how long I ran that water. Now let's look at the content. This is not magic. This is just life. Look at the contents of my stomach. Now my cells open up and start taking in the protein, the nutrients, and the vitamins to repair my body. Now look at the fiber. Look at the sangria. Look at the sugar. This is how I get rid of diabetes. You guys see that? Voila. Look at that. All because I use this fiber matrix to protect my stomach and slow down the food from coming in, and I stop hypervolemia, which helped me defeat diabetes, high blood pressure, stage 3 kidney failure, gout. I don't have any of that. Now, do you want that in your life? Yes or no? Let's hear from you people, because this is a class, okay? This is Feel Great Class 101. Did that make sense? Yes or no? Come on. This is a class that you have to learn how to use the Feel Great system, and 2 parts. The first part I just talked to you about is balance. And that's how you deal with fluid overload. Okay? And this is how you deal with fluid overload. Now let's ask maybe 1 or 2 people, okay? So Big Boy, I know you're on the system. Jack, man, where have you been, Jack? Where have I been? I ain't been here. I don't come here late at night anymore. Come up. Can you guys come up, Big Boy and Jack? Big Boy and Jack. So I'm going to give you people, like real life people, no models, no spokesmen. I don't pay these people, but what they do is they say, Coach Hoy, you help my life. You help my life. So let me see if I can hear from the people who on the Feel Great system. Did I lose Tatrice? Did I lose you, Big Boy? Come on up. You want to come up, Big Boy? You don't have to come on camera. Okay. All right. I'll wait till they come back up. Okay. So this is the first part of the dynamic duel. Okay. This is how I dealt with hypervolemia, and I lost 67 pounds, defeated high blood pressure. What's going on? How you doing, Big Boy?
How you doing? Can you hear me?
I got you, man. I got you. I was wondering if I was going to get you to come up, man. So I haven't talked to you in a while, man. How you doing on the system?
I never purchased the system. I'm I just been following you on TikTok and just trying to find out more about the system and stuff. I have diabetes and high blood pressure, all that good stuff.
Okay.
Well, bad stuff.
All right. Okay.
And I'm seriously considering purchasing the product.
Amazing. So I don't call you Big Boy. What's your name? I'm gonna call you Big Boy.
My real name is Brett.
Okay, Brett. So Brett, how long you been watching me, Brett?
Probably about maybe a month or 2. I haven't seen you come on live in a while. This is like the first time in a while this year since I seen you been on live. So
okay, all right. Well, I have the class. I never come at night. I only come in the daytime now. I might start coming at night a little bit because I've been missing a lot of people. So what have you seen? Because I teach a lot about hypervolemia and fluid overload, and what have you seen? Because people are probably saying, "Is this real? Is this happening?" And you've seen me for over a month, and what have been your responses on that so far?
Just skeptical about it. Just like anybody else. Skeptical about it. Looking at the pricing and everything.
Okay.
And so I just went to your Facebook page and followed it.
Okay. All right. Amazing. Yeah, follow me on Facebook. Everybody should follow me on Facebook. I have the stories are amazing, Brett. I think we need receipts because I was skeptical, like everybody who hasn't purchased the system, who's been watching me for 3-4 months. Is this real? Is it really food? Is it really this easy? There's no dieting, no working out. I mean, this is what questions do you have that maybe I could? I'm not trying to convince you. Because one day you got to deal with the pain of diabetes. You know what the end result of that is, and I don't want that for you.
Right. And I don't want it either. I'm tired of dealing with it, tired of hearing about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, like, what do you like? You drink one in the morning or something, and you drink another one later on or something? Just explain it to me. You know,
Sure.
like how you start off with it.
Sure. I can teach more than I can tell you because it's better if I teach everybody how to use the system and how to take it. So what I'm gonna do for you, Brett, is I'm gonna teach everybody how to take the system every day. Okay? How about
Okay.
that? Cool?
Okay.
All right, cool. Put you back down, and I'm gonna teach now. Thank you so much, Brett. Gave me a great segue to go into my next part of the curriculum. Okay, so we're talking about how to deal with fluid overload. Okay, and Brett just gave me, aka Big Boy, he just gave me the green light to teach you guys how to take the system every day, and I'm gonna teach you how to get the system. I don't think Tatrice is still here, but here we go. Okay, the system is called the Feel Great System. Okay, all right. The system cost is $152 every month per month. Okay, it's a 90-day money back guarantee. 90 days money back guarantee. Let me say that again. 90 days money back guarantee. Okay, so here we go. You guys asked about the system. It's two products. The Dynamic Dual. Okay, Unimate, okay, and Balance. Two products. Okay? Here's the term you need to know right now, Brett. Here's the term you need to know. The term you need to know is fat burning zone. FBZ. So right now, I want everybody in the comments, I want you to write this down. FBZ. In the comments, everybody, type in FBZ. Let me hear from you guys. Come on. FBZ. Type it in the comments. FBZ. Type that in the comments. FBZ. FBZ. You got to know this term. You will never forget how to take the system FBZ. Because I'm going to tell you this, okay? All right. Now, the Feel Great system, every day, it has 3 pillars. 3 pillars. 3 pillars of success. Okay? 3 pillars of success. You got to know that. Okay? The first pillar of success is Unimate. Can you see that? Maybe let me look black. Let me try that with black. I'm going to go blue. Okay? Unimate. That's the first product. Now I'm going to teach you guys about that product in just a minute. Unimate. Okay? The next pillar is balance. And the next pillar is balance again. All right, so here we go, Brett. Everybody got to know FBZ. You got to know 3 pillars. Okay? There's 3 more pillars. Okay? Think of threes. Okay? 4, 4, 12. 4, 4, 12. So this is what you're going to do. When you get up, I don't care if you work night shift, swing shift, whatever. The very first thing you need to do is take a Unimate. That's your first pillar. Okay? So it could be at, say, 7 a.m. That's when you take your first pillar. If on a traditional day, anybody taking the system. Okay? Then what you're going to do, Brett, is you're going to when you take the Unimate, you can take it hot or cold. This is a tea. I'm going to talk about this. This is a tea. This is a tea. It's a plant. Then you're going to fast for 4 hours. That's your first 4, Brett. Once you fast, you're going to take the balance. Now, I've taught you guys about balance. This is a matrix that you put over your system. Okay? You put this over your system before you eat. So this is a pre-meal drink. So I'm going to put B for eat. Okay? So you take the balance, this packet, before you eat. 10 minutes. You take it and you wait 10 minutes. So I'm going to put down here, wait 10 minutes. So you take it and you wait 10 minutes. Then you eat whatever you want. You have to eat, you guys. You guys have to eat. You have to eat. Here's the next pillar. You're going to fast 4 more hours. So you got the 4, 4. Then you're going to have another balance before your next meal. Before, eat. So you're going to Unimate, wait 4 hours, then eat. Wait 4 hours, then eat. Before you have a balance, you always wait 10 minutes. Now the 12, 4, 4, 12 is the time between you sleeping and starting the cycle all over again. So sometimes this could be 12 or 12 plus hours. Your preference. Because sometimes, you may go 4 hours, you may go 5 hours, you may go less, but 12 hours. So you go 4, 4, 12. Now, this is important. These are the 3 pillars. In between this 4 hours, this is the FBZ. This is the time of the fat burning zone. FBZ. Fat burning zone. FBZ. Fat burning zone. So, get up in the morning, have a Unimate. Wait 4 hours, have a balance, then eat. Wait 4 more hours, have a balance, then eat. And then fast 12 to plus hours to the next morning. And that's how you take the system. So when you have a 30-day supply, you're going to get 30 Unimate, 60 balance. Because you go 30 of these every day, you get one a day, and you get 2 of these for each day. Got that? Got it? Okay. Now, let's talk about the next product. Wherever I told you, remember I told you, whenever you have Batman, you have to have Robin. For you guys that are DC comic people. All right, if you understand that. The dynamic duo. So the second product is called Unimate. Can you guys see that? Unimate. And this comes from the yerba mate plant. Now, if there's any teachers, any first responders, any people that work in a public space, what I'm going to show you will change your life forever. Forever. Listen to what I tell you. Everybody should be taking Unimate. All right? Everyone here, please, you should be taking Unimate. All right? Don't mess with me because you can't prove me wrong. They call this drink, they call this tea, the drink of the gods. The drink of the gods in South America. Okay? This is a plant. This is a plant. This is fiber, helps with satiety, absorb cholesterol, lower blood sugar. And this product here helps with ketones, helps with healthy digestion, Healthy blood pressure. This is the drink of the gods. Let me show you why. If anybody, start with the lemon. If you start on the system tonight, if you're buying the system tonight, start with the lemon. All right? So let me get into yerba mate, which we call in the Feel Great system Unimate. Okay? Unimate. So now, here's the benefits of the yerba mate. Now, that's the plant. We put it in extract form, meaning more potent, more potency. Okay? I guess is the term I want to say. The potency is higher, all right, than a plant. Now, here's what the basic plant does. It prevents infections, bacteria, parasites, and fungi. If you are a school teacher, if you work in a public space with public people, you need to be taking this Unimate every day. This is why we integrated it in the program, so you can take it every day in the morning to help strengthen your immune system. You don't want to boost your immune system when you're fighting against the C word. You guys know what I'm talking about, the C word. Okay? Now listen, it also deactivates E. coli on the spot. You put the yerba mate, it deactivates E. coli. You're seeing scaly skin go away, scaly feet go away, nail beds getting better, toenails getting better, skin rashes are going away. Taking the yerba mate plant every day. Okay? That's one of the benefits of the yerba mate. Okay, let me keep going. Okay? All right. So this product is put in, it's a plant, and it's put in an extract format. It's hand picked. Okay? And these are some of the other benefits of yerba mate. Remember, I'm going to tell you, but I want you to verify everything I'm saying. All right? So here we go, the first part. If you're working out and you're having muscle fatigue, if you're trying to improve your sports performance, if you're a jogger, marathon, if you go watch the World Cup, Argentina team, they were not drinking Powerade or Gatorade. They were drinking yerba mate. It reduces fatigue in your muscles. Listen, you can exercise and burn 24% more fat. Got that? 24%. So that means you got $1, you're going to save a quarter. It decreases the number of fat cells. I love it for that. 52 years of my life, I was El Guapo. 51 years of my life. Now, yerba mate helps me in my belly fat, reducing the number of fat cells in my body. Do you understand that? This is how people are losing weight, because they're decreasing the number of fat cells in their body with the yerba mate. Decreases the number of fat cells. Okay? Anti-inflammation properties, inflammatory properties. Okay? Saturated with vitamin C, E, zinc, antioxidants to strengthen your immune system. So this is why you teachers and your officers, first responders, jump on this. All right? Yerba mate helps lower blood pressure. If you're dealing with diabetes, this is why people are getting off of insulin, getting off metformin, because they're taking the yerba mate, and it's signaling decrease the insulin levels to improve your overall insulin levels. Okay, so these are the two products of the Feel Great system. Okay, Batman and Robin. If you go to my bio up top, right up there, it'll take you to the Feel Great system, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so I want to show you now receipts. So I want to show you the first person I want to show you is a young lady, 60 days on the system. She goes to Zumba classes 3 times a week, and she's on the Feel Great system. And this is her before and afters. Okay, so if you look at her, here she is right below me. You can see her arms out, zigzag. All right. Now, remember, I told you about hypervolemia. If you guys have been watching me, hypervolemia, swelling, high blood pressure, bloated belly. Look, she had all those things. Okay? Body aches, headaches. Now she's on the system. Okay? 60 days on the system, and now you see the inflammation going away. Now, I have no reason to make this up. I can't make up the thousands of people that I have on this system that are defeating high blood pressure, defeating diabetes, and defeating obesity. I cannot make this up, you guys. I cannot. You would stone me publicly. I would not put my reputation on the line. I'm super successful already. I don't need to do this, but I have to do it because now it is in my body. I just can't get rid of it. I just can't. It's just, I can't even sleep because it's on my mind all the time. Okay. So here is Grace. She's in the UK. She works with me in Ghana. And you can see her body. She's down 17 stones. Okay. Swelling, inflammation. So it's not just a US thing. It's a worldwide, global thing with high blood pressure, diabetes. Okay. Here's another 60 days on the system. Look at her waist. Look at her legs. Look at her arm. Look at the inflammation, the swelling. Gone. That's me. 17 months on the system. Let me know. I can go on because I think some of you guys need to see people there before and afters because they're probably very, very influential in you making a decision like this can't be a hoax because this guy has too many people that are dealing with the fluid overload, and these are the results. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to brag about my cause, not about what I'm doing. My cause is to help 40,000 Black people back to health, and I'm going to do it this year. I know I'm going to do it this year. I don't know where the number 40 came from. I believe the Holy Spirit gave it to me. I'm just telling you, that's what happened. The number 40 came in my head when I first started this company. So last year, I was like, I'm going to do 40,000. And I started recognizing that it was a little more difficult than I thought because I had to change the mindset of a lot of people in my community. So I'm excited because the first year, I have now actively 1,300 people, 312 people now taking the Feel Great system. Getting rid of diabetes, getting rid of obesity, getting rid of all type of diseases. I would love to bring Chris up. Chris, thanks for, if you have an opportunity to join me, Chris, I'd love to hear from you. I'm big on high blood pressure because 1.6 billion people on the globe are taking blood pressure medicine. 1.6 billion people. It doesn't matter if you are dark-skinned, light-skinned, curly hair, short hair, kinky hair, big legs, fat legs, big lips, short lips, blue eye, yellow eye, whatever. It doesn't matter. 1.6 billion people are dealing with high blood pressure. Chris, if you could tell everybody what your blood pressure was and what it is now using the Feel Great system. And I want to just, at this time, thank you, Chris, for following up and giving me a message there. This is not a joke, you guys. People are hurting. Maybe your loved ones are hurting. Maybe you're tired of dealing with medication. I'm going to tell you right now, in my household right now, we're medication free. We don't have any, we're not on any medication other than the Feel Great system, which is not medication, it is food. My wife was on blood pressure medicine. I was on blood pressure medicine. They told me, if you look me up, you guys, I was on the front page of GoodRx magazine. Let me show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. I will show you. If you guys are familiar with GoodRx, GoodRx is one of the popular medical journals around the world, and I'll show you where your me, the person you're looking at right now, I have a front page article on GoodRx magazine talking about how my opponent is high blood pressure. Okay, so turn my camera around. Okay, you guys can see that. You can look this up on GoodRx magazine. This is GoodRx Health. This is a popular magazine. Living with high blood pressure. I am a former college player, and my new opponent is high blood pressure. Go ahead and read the article. You can look it up. I said the same thing I've been telling you guys. My blood pressure was 185 over. Of course, subscription app come right up. Right there, my blood pressure was 105 over 105. Okay. I had no answer other than they told me that there was no cure for high blood pressure and I would be on medication the rest of my life. Okay. So my opponent globally is to help anybody that's dealing with high blood pressure. If you are speaking hijabi, did I say hijabi? I said that wrong. If you speak Spanish, if you speak Arabic, I don't care. I'm gonna help because nobody, and I'll get into that. Not today. I lost my mother 13 years ago, and the pain still is fresh. I don't want to talk about the pain because no son should ever walk in on his mother and she die in front of him. That's what happened to me. Okay. So, Queen Bee, I can tell you how I found this product. 2020, I found myself in ICU. Pretty bad. They didn't know if I had COVID. They put me in a plastic room. It was one of the most scariest days of my life. I was going down in a bad way. I had just tons and tons of things that was wrong with me. Stage 3 kidney failure, high blood pressure, diverticulitis. I'm getting emotional because I want to scream because I can see my life. I was dealing with mortality. So when I got out of the hospital, they stabilized me. I got out of the hospital with a bunch of meds, Queen Bee. I started doing everything. Sea moss, black seed oil, gummies, Yoli gummies, apple cider vinegar, grapeseed, olive leaf. I had gout for 10 years. I was doing black seed fennel. I can't stand cherries right now because I ate so many cherries over the past 10 years because my gout was so bad. I haven't had a gout flare. I'm gout free. So what happened, Queen Bee, was I was on YouTube because I could not manage my blood pressure eating sea moss and doing the things that Dr. Sabi was telling me, all the herbs. So I said, there got to be something else I'm missing here on one of his videos. So I'm watching Dr. Sabi. I'm clicking around YouTube and I came across the hashtag unicity. Okay. There was a hashtag unicity. I know it was just God because I found it. And I started watching this guy, Rav Malik, talk about all the things that I had. But you know what? I was so stubborn that I went another 3 months. Another 3 months. And I bought it because my pain was so high. And Now I'm back. I'm totally off of meds. Stage 3 kidney failure. No longer have that. No longer have diabetes. I work the system. Um, you know, some of you guys are not. Some of you guys don't have enough pain like I had. I'm back. I'm 52 years old. I feel and look like I'm 30. You may not believe me. You may be looking at me a certain kind of way, or is this guy real? I'm real, you guys. I've been doing this for over as a franchisee. I've been doing this for 13 months now, helping people get off of high blood pressure medication, get off diabetes, defeat obesity, defeat kidney failure, defeat gout. Yeah. So, you know, yeah, Chris, it gets pretty emotional, Chris, because you think about where you were and how nobody gives you a chance to make it other than medication, and medication, there's no answer. They've zapped they've zapped our food. They've zapped the minerals out of all of our food. Um, so many of my friends, have passed away and succumbed to heart disease, high blood pressure. My best friend, he lost his eyesight, then he lost his limbs, and ultimately diabetes just pretty much just ruined him the same way my mother did. What I would show you, more than I can tell you, is this is my why. Okay. So I get up every day with the plans of helping 40,000 Black people back to health. Okay. Because of this lady here. Because March 13th, 2013, I walked into ICU in Fontana, California, and my mother coded in front of me. She had high blood pressure. She had diabetes. She had obesity. And they had put her on so many medications and steroids that had took her lungs. She was on oxygen. She was this was my go-to. This is my girl. My mama's boy. Well, every son probably loves his mother. But no son should ever walk in on his mother and she have a heart attack in front of him. The last thing my mother said on this earth was Gregory. That was my name. My name is William Gregory Hoyd. She didn't just say Greg. She didn't say baby. She said Gregory. Her eyes filled with fire, and she had a heart attack and coded, and they worked on her for 22 minutes. They broke 7 ribs. They broke 7 ribs. I could hear the sound of them breaking ribs. It was no child should ever go through that. She left a husband, 40 plus years, 9 grandkids, 3 children. She preceded her mother in death. But that photo does not tell the true depiction of what we deal with as children of lost parents, of sons of a lost, of I mean, I can go on and on. And if you've lost a loved one and know the feeling, type in me in the chat. Okay, if you know the feeling of losing a mother, a loved one, type in me in the chat. Type in me. Let's see. Let's see if you have the same pain threshold, pain point, and you deal with the imagery of losing a loved one and hoping that it's not you next. Can you type me in the chat? Can you type me? Okay. So I haven't showed this picture in probably a month because it's just I kind of had to back off of it because it's so emotional. But that was my mother 2 weeks before she passed. Now you guys saw the first picture I showed you. That picture is a 3-year difference. So 3 years of medication, which is not a lot of time. 3 years of medication, and you can't see the diabetes boils on her legs. She's on oxygen. The medication caused her teeth to spread apart, her hair to go just. It became like a scouring sponge in the sink. It became brittle and hard. She had really nice, we always say, got Indian in us. She had really nice black Indian hair all her life, and look at her skin. Just look at her, just her the deficiency that was happening because the medication was just ravaging her. All right. I guess TikTok didn't want me to show that anymore, so I'll take that down. TikTok, they'll do that. And all right. So hey, you guys. Somebody needed to hear that. I haven't showed that all this year. Hopefully you got something out of the class today. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was tonight's class worth it? Let me hear from you. Was tonight's class worth it? What do you guys think? Was tonight's class worth it? Did you get something out of the class? Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So if you follow the steps, 2 things. You can go up to my profile link and it'll take you to the website. You can buy the system. Okay. Buy the system for not only yourself, but your loved one, maybe your wife, maybe your mother. I sure wish I could have bought it for my mother before she passed. Thank you for enjoying my live. You guys are an amazing group tonight. We had roughly 5,597 people here tonight. 143 new followers. Thank you so much. All my new followers, thank you so much for the follow. Okay. Let's see here. We got 13 shares tonight. And we just had a beautiful night of Feel Great 101. If you are continue to be interested in this platform, what I'm doing, I've kind of taken it to another level because this past year, TikTok has taught me some valuable lessons. And the first lesson it's taught me is to get your own platform. So every Tuesday, we have a free webinar where we give away a Feel Great system for free. So this past Tuesday, we gave away the Feel Great system. So every week for 6 months, we're going to build this webinar to 15,000 people every week, and we're going to give away a Feel Great system. So if you are interested in learning more about the Feel Great system, take a screenshot of this page right now. Every Tuesday, we're going to address lowering blood pressure, defeating diabetes, lowering cholesterol, improving mental clarity, reducing insulin resistance, and how the community growth is working around the world. There is the Zoom credentials down in the bottom right-hand corner. Okay. All right. It ships out immediately. If you buy it tonight, it'll ship out tomorrow. Okay. Now, some things that I can and cannot say, we say it on the webinar, on the Zoom call. Something I just cannot say here, but I need for you to be there in this community. Okay. All right. So if you take a screenshot of the screen right now with your phone, click it. I'll post this every day leading up to the Zoom call because we have it every week because I want to have our own platform on Zoom. That way nobody can cancel us. And, I spent 2 weeks in December in suspension because people were saying the BLACK word. They said it was offensive. So I learned last year that open to have my own platform. All right. Cool. All right. There it is. All right. All right. Beautiful. Okay. Here's the last thing now I'm going to tell you. I got to tell you this because I got to do this. And I'm wondering why. I'm seeing other platforms or other say it like that. I've seen other platforms and people on this platform that let's see how I'm going to see how I'm going to say this here. And I'm going to ask God to give me wisdom how to say this because this is not this is just an observation. I don't want this to be offensive or anything like that. Okay. But I've seen others on this platform and their community get healthy to the point where I have helped 1,300 people this past year, and they help 1,000 people a month. Let me say that again. I've seen other platforms and other people sell, help, save, rescue 1,000 people a month. I'm happy for my 1,300 people this past year, 2022. I am happy. Happy. Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful. Grateful. That's the term. I'm grateful. However, I'm competitive. We shouldn't be left in the dark. We shouldn't have to go around to the back door for health any longer when it's available for us. There has to be a sense of urgency in our community. Okay. I'm going to stop there. I don't want to get in any TikTok jail trouble. Okay. So here's my last thing with you guys. Okay. Come with me now. All right. This is the Feel Great community that I have. Okay. 1,300 plus people every month. Every month. Getting healthy. They look like you. They look like your mother. Look like your brother. Look like your sister. and this is you, and you're sad, you're mad, you're upset, you're sick, you got high blood pressure, you got diabetes, your wife is obese, you got erectile dysfunction, you got PCOS. I can go on and on. Over here, every month, people are getting healthy. Why don't you turn this frown into a smile and come inside the group? What are you waiting on? What are you waiting for? It's a 90-day money-back guarantee. People are making deals. I even got people hooking up and dating. That's on the Feel Great system now. That's come to my website. Okay? I got people even now dating. Romance is coming back. People are like, getting, just it's amazing because what people are doing. Defeating high blood pressure, defeating diabetes, defeating obesity, defeating PCOS, looking younger, getting rid of high blood pressure, getting rid of kidney failure. Come on. You're out here. Come inside the group. Why not come inside the group? Again, I've watched other cultures. I did this in a year, okay? And I have people do this in a day, other cultures. 1,300 people in their culture come sign up the same day. Same product, same results. Okay, everybody's getting healthy. But I'm I know it's a mindset. We'll get there. But I need to keep massaging you. I need to keep pushing you, keep prodding you because I want to make sure I'm gonna boast about my goal of helping 40,000 back to health. Same product, same two dynamic dual, and they sign up 1,300 a day. Some do 2,000 a day, and it took me a whole year to get that. Same content, same success stories. I'm not doing anything different, but I need for you guys to get after this. The same way we got out. If you are a black woman, get on the black train. Get on the black woman train. Get on this train. Get on this train. Get on this train. Help our community. The number one cause of death for black women in 2019 was heart disease. All you women are styling, profiling, and bad heel. Gucci heels and Yves Saint Laurent heels and boss babes. But you're a private failure because you're sick. All right. Okay, guys. I'm going to shut it down. Come inside the group. Go to my profile in my bio. The link is in my bio. The link is in my bio. To order. All right. The link is in my bio to order. All right. The link is in my bio to order. All righty. Amazing time tonight. Again, great numbers. I was trying to see if I can have anybody come up here, but so everybody's probably asleep on the East Coast right now. Thanks for rocking with me, guys. I'll see you guys in the morning. Hey, don't be late to class. 7:30 a.m. on the West Coast. We start the Feel Great Class 101. Maybe I might come back tomorrow and do night school. for all you guys that missed class earlier today. All right, having fun. Appreciate y'all. Heal people, heal people. See y'all later.